Welcome to the series of Mastering the Art of Public Speaking. In this video, I am going to give you 5 tips of communicating no matter wherever you are. These 5 tips will certainly help you to influence the persons with whom you are communicating. Friends, if you want to learn and master the art of communication, then please check my playlist on public speaking. Here, you'll get to know from the basics to the mastering art of communications. So do consider subscribing and press that bell icon so that you will be notified whenever I'll be uploading my next videos. Hello friends, this is Prajwal Gaikwad and you are watching my series Meaningful Life, where we help to be you want to be. The first and the most important thing while communicating in a group of people, whether the communication is formal or informal, is active listening. People who really have the ability to listen to someone can then answer the questions in meaningful way. If you don't make effort in active listening, then you are really doing yourself and the other person injustice in the department of communication. The person who is at the bit to open his or her mouth, the moment you stop talking, don't be that person. They haven't listened at least half of what you have said. Rather be the person who listens someone completely. And be comfortable with short period of silence. And always keep in mind, being a good listener is half the equation to being a good communicator. Knowing your audience is another critical component of having a strong communication skills. The way you interact with your manager should be different than how you interact with your kids. This doesn't mean that you have to be different with everyone you interact with. Here is the good way to think about it. Imagine you are using the same word and body language you use with your spouse while interacting with your boss. It might sound funny. You have to ensure the type of communication most relevant to your audience. Another good way of communicating is to keep your message short and simple. Speaking or communicating is the way of conveying your message no matter in which language you talk. So keep the words simple and length of a sentences minimal. Don't try to impose the grammar in the language you talk. Keep it simple, keep it natural. And remember, the goal of communicating or talking with someone is to share the actual information. Goal is not to confuse. It is to provide the clarity in many cases. So don't try to be Mr. Shashi Tharoor unless it is a relevant forum.
Buccinosi nihilipilification, defenestrate, agathocacological, panglossian, quatch.
One of the critical components to improve your skill of communication for the workplace success is the body language. This is something we heard a lot about before, but unless we implement, unless we practice, we will not be able to deliver our content in a natural way. I remember whenever I used to be in a meeting in which I am not comfortable, I used to slouch down in my chair, crossing my arms, and when I started realizing that, I started sitting up straight, uncrossing my arms. You know guys, down shoulders, crossing arms, it is interpreted as the sign of disagreement and conflict. In general, the best rule of thumb is to work towards having an open body language. That means relaxing your posture, not crossing your arms and looking into the eyes of the people with whom you are communicating. When you are standing in front of the person, stand up straight and speak in clear voice. That will convey the confidence in the words you speak. The final component to improve your skill of communication is by giving respect to your audience. Recognize the message you want to deliver is not just about you or what you want. You should sincerely care about the needs and the perspective of the persons you are interacting with. And one of the best way to show your respect is by paying attention to what they say by maintaining eye contact. Maintaining eye contact builds credibility and demonstrates you care about your listeners. So friends, these are the 5 basic tips to improve your skill of communications. I guess this video is really helpful to all of you. So do follow me for more creative and informative videos. Till then, this is Prajwal Gaikwad signing off. Thanks for watching and stay motivated.